and we're repping the Kelly Green. We've got some historical Kelly Green games. I mean, we had the Bills comeback game where we went into
Right.
OT and Jalen had the walk-off touchdown where
Yes.
he ran it in.
Huge.
We had the Jacksonville game last year where, I mean, the play heard around the world where Saquon's
Yes.
back jumped over the dude. And
Yep.
Smitty had the unsung play of that game was the back end zone touchdown.
Yeah.
Smitty tapping the toes. I
Yep.
mean, beautiful.
So good. Can't wait to see the Kelly Greens this
So
week.
we've had some iconic games in the Kelly Greens.
Two! Two! Stay right here, who cares?
What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Right Here with the Graziano Bros. I'm here with my brother Dave. I am Chris, and we are ready for a Week 8 matchup with the New York Giants. Dave, how we feeling?
Feeling good. Can't believe we're almost halfway through the year already. This is the game before our bye week. So let's go have a nice little revenge game back at home, find our identity, continue to build on last week. The Giants are coming off a brutal loss to the Broncos, the two teams that we've lost to so far this year. So it's going to be an interesting matchup. I'm pretty excited about it.
I'm very excited, and I think it's going to be interesting to see because the Giants were dominating that game until the fourth
Oh,
quarter.
kill
I
them.
think I think they gave up 33 points in the fourth quarter,
Yeah, they looked good until the
which is
fourth.
insane. So it's going to test what kind of team they are because that's a huge collapse.
We got to put the nail in that coffin.
Finish him!
So last game against the Giants, we went
Yeah.
1 for 9 on third down. Last week we did go 3 for 10 on third down, which
Okay.
is really bad.
Slightly better.
So I guess we're
But
getting
they were they
better.
were- they were really big pickups though last week. There was a
Huge.
third and 15, there was a third and 13, one to
Yep.
Smitty, one to AJ that
Yep. Big
Jalen
time.
played really, really good ball. Let's not have these third and longs this week. It'd be nice to get the running game going a little bit. And
I
hey, we
mean,
didn't mention this guy last week. Want to give props where credit is due. Brett Toth played pretty well for Cam Jurgens at center. I think it's tough to come in as a backup center when you've been
for sure.
playing left guard, and didn't really notice like a huge drop off.
Well, I mean, shout out to 6'4", but also, I mean, our offensive line in the run game has just been horrible. It's like inexcusable at this point. If it's not, and it's Lane Johnson missing a block, and then the next play it's Jordan Mailata missing a block, and you're like,
Ah, Jesus! What the hell's going on? I mean, what the hell is going on? Ah.
Doesn't seem real.
it's not like what's happening? And I get it, we're
Yeah.
banged up there, but like it's we've just come to know our offensive line as being the if not the one of the best offensive lines in the league, and then
And
to
our
see
strength,
them and our like that's our
what we lean
backbone.
on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so like to now
But they
like be
take
like
pride in it though. They take pride in it.
I
And
know, but if
and
I hear Jordan
Saquon's out there
Mailata say
saying,
I gotta do better one more time,
you know,
First and foremost, I got to be better.
I believe
no,
in
not
them
with
as well.
Jordan. Not with
Obviously, I
Jordan.
believe
And
in
not
them
and not with Stout. In Stout we trust.
always.
I
So
think I
they got to
think
figure it out though,
and hey, if we need to pass the ball, let's pass the ball.
for sure. Pass the ball to open up the run, but you got Saquon Barkley back there too. You know,
It'd be
like
nice. It'd be nice for him to have a little nice revenge against because they locked him up 2 weeks ago.
he's been locked up all year.
Yeah,
I mean, does he have a game with 100 yards? I don't think so. I know he had
he's
like 80
averaging
some in one.
3.3.
I mean,
Yeah,
last time we played the Giants, Saquon only ran the ball 12 times and averaged 4.8.
4.8 is better than his yearly average.
Yeah. Last week, 2.4
Average?
yards per carry.
Damn.
Yeah. So, I mean, come on. And the stopping the run has been the Giants' weakness this year. Bo Nix last week against them had two rushing tuds, averaged 9.6 yards per carry. Dobbins had 5.8 yards per carry, and they ended up giving up 142 yards total rushing.
We haven't seen Jalen use his legs in a handful of weeks.
Yep.
So we keep saying that that's a extension of the running game if it's not working with Saquon. So it'd be nice to see a couple of those get called.
It's just like, I think you got to get back to trying to confuse the defense, right? Like, are they going to run it with Jalen? Are they going to pass? The RPO is so instrumental. Obviously, we had a great game last week.
The game
Um,
plan was so much better. It wasn't as predictable. There were still some calls that, you and I called out before the snap, but we were under center a little bit more. So
yeah.
they're going to continue building on that. They're going to continue building on that. And we're going into our bye week next week. And so we need to put another good game plan together. And then we have
Mhm.
2 weeks for guys to get healthy. There's a handful of guys out. So Jacorian Bennett still out, AJ
Yep.
Brown out, which
Saw
obviously
that.
massive. Brandon Graham's not going to be on the field this
Yep.
week, which is totally fine as he gets up to speed. Really cool that he's back in the locker room. Just
Love
good
it.
vibes from that guy always.
Everybody's
Uh,
been talking about that too. Like just
huge.
having him back in the space. Even like I saw
It's
Uche was being
cool.
interviewed and he was like, "Man, the dude just brings the sauce."
Yeah.
Like he
Jay
walks
like
in the
Son is
room.
excited about it.
Yeah, it's
There's
good to
there's
see.
no like, oh, they're gonna take my spot. He's taking my snaps. Like he's a great guy.
Yeah, I
And I think
imagine.
he's coming at it with a good attitude
Yeah.
and mindset of what he's going to be able to bring. And
Hmm.
first and foremost is the leadership in the locker room and the good vibes throughout the whole team.
Yep.
You need those guys on the team.
You need those. And he is, I mean, he's essential. He's
Yeah.
Brandon Graham.
Especially when the waters have been a little choppy
A little
so
murky.
far this year. And he gets to come just kind of level things out, gets to
Love it.
talk his shit to the other team, which is going to be so fun that we get more mic'd up Brandon Graham.
Can't wait.
Been missing that. So Dory Jackson out with that concussion.
So
Um,
Keely. So because Adoree and Jacorian are both out.
yeah, so it'll be Keely starting opposite Q. See how he does. Cam Jurgens out, as we mentioned. Brett Toth are going to be filling in for him at the
Yep.
center position. And then Cam will have the bye week, should be good to go for the rest of the season after that. Aziz, that's kind of sucks to see him out
He's
because I
gone.
think he
Yeah.
had some good reps. I'd love to see Darius Cooper out there if he's healthy.
I don't know if he's going to get many snaps just
Yeah,
because he hasn't been around with since he's been on IR.
yeah,
I would love to see it too. Maybe,
yeah.
maybe he gets a few here and there, but uh, but I think you're right. I think Smitty and Dotson and Goddard are going to be your three guys. And
I
then,
always love like how I've been cheering for Latu to get in there. Like I always just love seeing those underdogs get some
yep.
snaps and play well. But you forget like Dotson's a really good player. Like it
Hmm.
probably should be him stepping up with AJ out.
100%.
Yeah.
100%. And did you see last week we had a couple six offensive lineman sets?
With Fred Johnson out there. I love that. Putting him in at tight
Love
end.
that.
Yeah. Yeah. We should be, having some gaps for Saquon to run through with that formation out there. Or maybe we telegraph it a little bit. I don't know. We're gonna get that. We're gonna get it together. But
A
it's kind
Fred
of cool
Johnson
seeing Fred
stretch
Johnson
down,
out there because I like getting him onto the field. I don't know how the coaches feel about him in the future, but Lane's not going to play forever. Like realistically, this could be Lane's last year or next year, maybe, if we're lucky. And so can a Johnson fill in for a Johnson?
Willie. Yeah. What's that? Well, it looks like a giant. Johnson.
obviously he's learning under Lane. The fact that he was with us during the Super Bowl too. I mean, he's got a ton of experience with us.
Ton of experience. Sucks that he went to Jacksonville to get a starting spot and then he wasn't even like really going to even be on the team.
Yeah, but that
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 kind of
team is
shows
so
you.
mismanaged over there. I don't know what's going on
Yeah,
over there.
right,
Like
right.
you can't look at
And under
Daniel
Stout,
Jones.
Fred's had his great year, the best years under
Yeah.
Stout.
And it
So
also it just matters what the team that you're on. Like sometimes it just doesn't click. Daniel Jones is having an MVP year, which is just a crazy thing to say.
isn't that crazy? First Saquon, then Daniel Jones, man.
I know. Any other injuries on the Giants list or
They have a defensive lineman that's going to be out as well. So questionable Brian Burns, man, it would be great if that guy could
I
take a
think I heard
rest
that
because
he's
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 really
playing.
good.
I think he's
I'm
playing.
sure I'm sure he will. He's a
He
good
leads the
good
league in
player.
sacks.
Beat us up 2 weeks ago. I
Leading the
mean,
league in sacks. Brian
just
Burns.
straight beat us up. And we didn't talk about it last time when we played them, but sucks for them with their uh kind of mojo that they got working with the quarterback and Scatabo that Malik Neighbors has to sit out a whole year.
I
You
know.
know, that's a big deal for to our advantage, but you know, for a good young player like that,
You
you
kind of
hate for them
want
to be
the,
sidelined.
of course, and like you want to play these teams at their best because then like you get
Hmm.
to be like,
Yeah,
there's no excuses,
right,
you
right,
know. I
exactly. You
say
always
that
want
like
to
we
play
beat
them
them
at their
last
best.
time.
Yeah.
Um, I
Yeah.
say that like
So
Scatteroo didn't run over 90 yards on us. He had 98 last time. He's had 90 plus yards from scrimmage over the last 5 games. He's having a year.
he's having a great year, man, but we got Nakobe Dean back
Yes.
in the run game. And we got
Yep.
Jalen Carter back playing. He played good football
Played
last week.
well. Yeah.
You know, so although we are hurt, I think a couple of guys that we need out there on the defensive side of the football are starting to play good ball. And
Yep.
I am expecting it to be a much different game. You know how pissed off our guys are going to be
Oh yeah.
going into this one. So they are not taking this team lightly like maybe they were 2 weeks ago
Yeah.
going
Well,
into
and also
MetLife.
I think the Giants were still kind of figuring themselves out because they had Russ, and then so like I think the expectation of that team was they were gonna get stomped. I think
Yeah.
like we walked in thinking, look, don't overlook the Giants, but also what are they doing? They just put in
We've
this
seen this
rookie.
time and time again with a rookie quarterback where there's not much on tape. You don't know how to defend them. They play really, really well. And then it's hard to sustain that success like the Eagles have over the years with Jalen, you know. So we got a game against them now under our
Yep.
belts. Let's go
Yep.
do what we need to do and go beat this team going into our bye week with the highest of vibes.
Hey, man. Hey, up top, baby. I'm back out there. Come on. Hey, you crushed his ass, too. I know. Boom. I thought of that strike zone. Boom. Come on, we back.
Yeah. Offensive line needs to ball out. I got the last week we our defense. Now we held Minnesota 1 for 6 in the red zone, which is
Yes.
great. Allowing a team in the red zone 6 times is not great. That's a lot
Agreed.
of pressure on your defense.
Yep.
So I would
They
love
score one or two times instead
we
of
lose that game.
going for field goals. We lose that game. So 100%
Exactly.
agree.
So we need to turn up the defense before we get to the red. I love the fact that we're bend not break mentality. That's
Yep.
fantastic. But
Yep.
would I like to see maybe 0 for 3 in the red zone instead of 1 for 6? Yeah.
Again, win the turnover battle, of course.
Always.
We win the turnover battle. We usually win.
Yep. And I mean, hey, if Jalen wants to play another perfect game, oh, I got this goofy stat for you.
Okay.
Jalen Hurts in week 8 since he started is
Uh-huh.
the best quarterback in the week 8. In week 8, Jalen Hurts is the best quarterback since he started playing the position in the
By
NFL.
like passer rating?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
That's interesting. I wonder who we've played
In
in
week
week
8.
eight
Good
throughout his
question.
career. And
Yeah.
what's up with week 8 for him? Just coincidence?
When he turns it,
Yeah,
I
right.
mean, maybe it was week 7 was the turning point this year. Perfect
Yeah.
passer rating. No big
He
deal.
does not want to lose anymore. That competitive fire is lit.
We're not losers anymore.
Yeah.
Hey, and we're repping the Kelly Green. We've got some historical Kelly Green games. I mean, we had the Bills comeback game where we went into
Right.
OT and Jalen had the walk-off touchdown where he
Yes.
ran it in.
Huge.
We had the Jacksonville game last year where, I mean, the play heard around the world where Saquon's
Yes.
back jumped over the dude. And
Yep.
Smitty had the unsung play of that game was the back end zone touchdown.
Yeah.
Smitty tapping the toes. I
Yep.
mean, beautiful.
So good. Can't wait to see the Kelly Greens this
So
week.
we've had some iconic games in the Kelly Greens, and
Yeah.
so
And back at home, that's going to be
hmm
really nice.
yep.
Uh,
Also,
I
Nakobe
think
Dean in
it's
that
set
game had
up.
the pick to end it, the walk-off
That's
pick
right.
in
Right.
Jacksonville.
Where he had dropped it in practice, same play,
He
knew it
knew
was
that was going to
coming.
happen. Hmm.
Yep. Yep.
So I'm super excited to see the
Okay.
Kelly Greens. I
Okay.
love when we get out there with them. I think for some reason it turns the boys up.
Yeah.
I think it just
Something
brings
different.
brings that other energy because you know there's that history behind it.
Yep.
So I'm stoked, man. I can't wait. I'm excited. Oh, and real quick, not to veer off from the preview, but want to give a quick shout out to our man Vince in the comments of the last video. He pulled up
Yeah.
with
Hey,
a with
Vince.
pulled up with a bunch of ideas for who we could get as a fresh cornerback.
Yeah.
And so he sent some options over. I took a look at him. He sent over DJ James, who played at he was in Oregon. I'm a Duck as well. Shout out. He did end
Yep.
up transferring to Auburn. Looked pretty solid, and he sent over another guy named Bryce Thompson, who's playing in the UFL right now. Both guys looked really good. I looked at the videos that Vince sent. Looked like quality players. Here's my thing. If we're gonna go out and get somebody, I don't know if I want to go out and get a couple more question marks. Both these guys are
Right.
right now not in the NFL. You don't
Right.
know if they're going to be playing well. I went back and I did look at Keely Ringo's highlights from college. He looked really good too.
So good. Yeah.
So it is, I think it's tough when you're looking
Right.
back at college highlights
You,
because
you got Jacorian Bennett coming back
uh-huh.
from injury.
Yeah.
You spent a draft pick on him already. You
Hmm.
got Mac waiting in the wings.
Yep.
You spent a draft pick on him. He's a rookie. He's been in the building for the last few months.
Yeah.
Like these are guys I'd rather give shots to
Agreed.
um, than sending somebody from the outside. Or to your point, with the trade deadline coming up next week, no, 2 weeks from now.
2 weeks.
Like, does how we go out and get a Denzel Ward from the Browns,
Right.
or somebody that we know is going to be opposite Q, and
Somebody,
it's
if you're
like,
going to
okay,
go
well that's the starter.
get somebody that's going to plug and play, not like, will he be good?
Yeah.
I don't know if we need any more Willie B. Goods halfway through the season.
Yeah, right, exactly.
But
That's
Vince,
for the
thanks
off
for sending
season.
that stuff over. Shout out to you, man.
Yeah,
Keep
awesome,
sending us
man.
stuff like that. We love that. We watch it. We watch it all.
Thanks for watching. Thanks for commenting. We really
Yeah,
appreciate
all
it.
ideas are accepted on this side. So if you guys have any thoughts about who we should pick up for maybe new edge, any cornerback
Yep.
options, if we want to go pick up CJ, what?
We could talk about that during our bye week because it will be leading
Yeah,
up to the trade deadline. So maybe you and I can uncover a couple gems that
a
might
couple
be out
gems.
there.
Love it. But this week, we're going to stay right here. You know what we're doing. Gotta go get that dub. Keep the main thing the main thing.